This is Notation, a documentation assistant. It works on a laptop, phone, or tablet, so you can document wherever you are, whether that's in a room with a patient or back at a workstation. Everything I'm going to show you today comes from workflows we've already created. You'll see elements from outpatient and home health, and I'll show you how those things come together during a visit so you can see what's possible and how this could be customized to fit your workflow. Before the session begins, we ask for consent of the patient and the PT. And today we're going to see a post-op total knee patient. Before we start, I want to point out the languages we support. Once selected, the platform will then listen for both English and the patient's language, translate it, and build a subjective summary at the same time. It also works as a two-way translator, so you can communicate back and forth by speaking or typing.
Привет, меня зовут Кристина.
As we move into the subjective interview next, you'll see these chips here on the right highlight as information is captured. That helps clinicians keep track of what's been covered or hasn't been covered so the note stays compliant. And these chips can be modified based on your clinic's documentation expectations. Hi, I'm your physical therapist. Tell me what's been going on since your surgery.
It's been really stiff and honestly pretty painful, especially when I try to bend my knee.
Yeah, that's pretty typical early on. Can you tell me when your surgery was?
It was about 2 weeks ago now.
Okay, and has it been getting a little better or pretty much the same?
It's a little better, but I still feel really limited.
And can you tell me where you feel most of the pain or discomfort?
Mostly right in the front of my knee. That's where it really gets me.
And how would you describe the pain?
Most of the time it's tight and achy, but when I try to bend it, it can get sharp.
Okay, got it. And what would you rate your pain when you're moving around on a scale from 0 to 10?
When I'm moving around, I'd say it's probably about a 6.
And at rest?
At rest, it's more like a 2 or a 3.
And what are you having the most trouble with right now as far as getting around or moving?
Getting up from chairs is tough, and stairs are really hard for me right now.
Okay. And are you using anything to get around?
Yeah, I'm still using a walker to get around.
And before surgery, what were you able to do?
Before surgery, I was walking on my own and doing everything. I was just dealing with the pain.
Okay. And have you had any falls or close calls?
No, I haven't had any falls, thankfully.
And can you tell me a little bit about your setup at home? Do you have any stairs?
Yeah, we have stairs, but honestly, I've been avoiding them since surgery.
Okay. And do you have anyone helping you out at home?
Yes, my spouse has been helping me out around the house.
Perfect. And can you tell me what your main goal for physical therapy is?
I just want to walk normally again and not have to rely on the walker anymore.
As we finish up the subjective interview, you can see the mechanism of injury was not captured because we didn't talk about what type of surgery was performed. So you can quickly fill that in and the subjective summary will be updated. I'm going to switch over to the home health side here because this is a better example of how objective information is captured in an inpatient setting where you might evaluate something once, but you still have to put it in multiple places. So instead of clicking through something like your 6-click scoring, you just describe what the patient can do and it's applied across all those fields. Heart rate, 84 beats per minute, respiratory rate, 15, SpO2, 96% on room air, blood pressure, 125/80, temp, 98 degrees. Bed mobility, rolling in bed, independent, supine to sit, modified independent with leg lifter. Transfers, sit to stand, contact guard assist, stand to sit, contact guard assist, requires cues for hand placement. Bed to chair transfer, contact guard assist with walker, card transfer, contact guard assist with walker. Balance, sitting balance good, standing balance fair, mild instability noted with initial standing. Patient ambulates 50 feet with front-wheeled walker, contact guard assist, reduced gait speed and shortened step length. Stairs, not performed due to pain, patient reports difficulty. Strength, right lower extremity, 3- out of 5. Right knee flexion, 90 degrees. Right knee extension, 10 degrees. So as you can see, Vitals are captured, gait is captured, transfers are captured and put in their fields. Same with range of motion and strength. We missed the left side, so you can quickly type that in and it'll fill the boxes in. And then balance was also captured, but we did not get the tug, so you can quickly say that. Tug, 38 seconds with front wheeled walker. And then it'll be filled in. I'm going to switch back to the outpatient view here, now that we've captured the objective information, so you can see how that flows into the assessment and plan. The assessment and plan is generated based on what's been captured in the subjective and objective. In assessment, you can see the summary, problem list, goals, and suggested ICD-10 codes. All of this you can edit, and as you make edits, the platform learns from them over time and becomes more aligned with each therapist's documentation style and preferences. In the plan, you can see everything is laid out: CPT codes, patient education topics, and discharge plans. There's also suggested exercises for the patient's home exercise program. Once you finalize it, you can generate it, select images you want, or include a video of the exercises being performed either by the therapist or the patient. Then you can create a PDF that you can print or send to the patient portal. After you're done, you can end exam and review the sections. To bring this into Epic, we use Synapse, an extension that works alongside your EMR. It maps the fields and then places the information from notation into the right sections for you. And that's how notation works. It helps streamline how information is captured and gets into the chart.